Hello guys, welcome to our today's video on 10 common misconceptions that East African countries have on South Sudanese. I have been a victim of these misconceptions, and if you are a South Sudanese living in either Kenya, Uganda or Tanzania, you'd agree with me. So it's time to give facts, and without wasting time, let's begin. Number 1. Government support. Most East African countries think that we receive monthly salary from our South Sudanese government. I'm not surprised about this because it is true that most South Sudanese live flashy lifestyles abroad, yet they are not even employed. So here's the fact: we don't get any salary from our government. Never. We get support from our families back home or abroad. Number 2. Rich. The second one is that they think we South Sudanese are so rich. Actually, let me put it this way. You can't travel to another country and be sleeping in the trenches or work under the sun unless you went there with the aim of working. However, most South Sudanese in East African countries go for studies. Therefore, they were prepared enough financially to stay in those countries. Number 3. Height. About this one, most of you East Africans will be surprised. Do you know that we have short people in South Sudan? Yes. You know why most of the South Sudanese you come across are tall? Well, it's because the Dinka tribe is the majority in South Sudan, and most of them have traveled to neighboring East African countries, unlike the other tribes. Not all South Sudanese are 6 to 7 feet tall. We have tribes who are 4 feet tall too. Number 4. Skin color. Obviously, Africans are dark skinned, except the Arab countries like Egypt, Tunisia, and Algeria. So when it comes to South Sudanese, we are not an exception to dark skin color. So let's put it this way. Since most of East African countries are a bit light skinned than us, in South Sudan we have some tribes who have the skin tone of Kenyans, Tanzanians and Ugandans, but most of them stay in South Sudan, unlike the Dinka tribe which travel a lot and have deep dark skin tone. That's the reason you think all South Sudanese resemble them in terms of skin tone. Number 5. Anger. When my Kenyan friend told me that most South Sudanese are short and hot-tempered, I was not surprised. I know most of South Sudanese will not agree with this, but of course there is a little truth in it. The Dinka tribe, which is the majority, are short-tempered, but yeah, it is not all South Sudanese. We have cool tribes in South Sudan who don't like chaos, and most of them are Equatorians. But this story is for another day. Number 6. Refugees. Most of East Africans assume that all South Sudanese in their countries are refugees. They think we fled our homes because of war. It is true that war has been a key factor in most South Sudanese migrating to neighboring countries. However, in any country, refugees don't reside in towns, but in refugee camps where they don't pay rent but receive relief food from NGOs. So next time you find South Sudanese in town catering things for themselves, they are not refugees. Number 7. And development. Now, about development, it is true South Sudan is still among third world countries. I mean, we got independence few years back, so you don't expect so much change so sooner. But what pains me is that most East Africans think that we don't have universities in our country. Another one asked me if we have supermarkets. I laughed, but it hit me. So let's be clear, we have everything in South Sudan. Yes, anything you can imagine. But about schools, we might not be having top-notch universities, but yeah, we have universities. Number 8. Same language. This particular one should be common sense. First, we have over 60 tribes in South Sudan. Therefore, we don't speak the same language. But guess what? Most East Africans think we can talk with any South Sudanese we come across on the street. I mean, this is a huge misconception. Unless we speak our national language like Arabic or English, we might not communicate with one another. Number 9. Sudan is South Sudan. Another huge misconception is that most East Africans think we are Sudanese. I don't blame them though, because Sudan and South Sudan were once a single country before splitting into the northern and southern part. Now, the southern part is us, the South Sudanese, and most of us are Christians, while Sudan is 90% Muslims. So next time, refer to us in the right way. Call us South Sudanese or Jinubin and not Sudanese. Number 10. Currency. Joseph, how can I go to your country? I heard they pay in dollars. I have come across this question uncountable times. First of all, our currency is not dollars. Rather, we use South Sudanese pounds. There you go. Before you go to reap dollars in South Sudan, you need to forget this misconception. And our currency is not that strong currently. Of course, you know how war and violence mess up the economy of any country. So guys, that's the end of our video. Please comment below any misconceptions you had about South Sudanese or experience as a South Sudanese. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. See you in the next one. Bye bye.